In a tense House committee hearing, Representative Lauren Boebert, RCO, aggressively questioned witness Ms. Kat Zen, accusing federal agencies like the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, of exceeding congressional authority. Boebert claimed the ATF's shifting rules on firearm products like reclassifying pistol braces as short-barreled rifles turned millions of gun owners into felons overnight, without congressional approval. She also criticized the EPA's wetlands regulations under the Clean Water Act, arguing they strayed from the law's intent to manage navigable waters, citing a Supreme Court ruling that overturned them. Boebert's tone grew sharp as she interrupted Kat Zen repeatedly and took a personal jab, mocking her wealth by contrasting it with families like the Sacketts, who faced hefty fines over wetland classifications. Representative Jasmine Crockett, de Texas, took the floor next, delivering a powerful and measured response that dismantled Boebert's arguments. A licensed attorney and former Texas legislator, Crockett began by apologizing for Boebert's uncalled for personal attack, noting she'd never stoop to such tactics. As a gun owner herself, Crockett clarified that regulations, like her concealed carry license, don't infringe on Second Amendment rights. She refuted Boebert's claim that the ATF was running amok, explaining that agencies operate within Congress's delegated authority, with courts ready to check any oversteps. Crockett then broadened her critique, slamming the GOP's push for deregulation by highlighting its deadly consequences. She recounted Texas's 2021 winter storm, where the state's choice to avoid federal red tape by opting out of the national energy grid led to widespread power outages and loss of life. As a new state legislator at the time, Crockett fielded desperate calls from constituents, a stark reminder of the human cost of deregulation. She tied this to the broader failure to enact common-sense gun laws, arguing that ignoring foreseeable consequences, like mass shootings, costs lives daily. Crockett emphasized her duty to prioritize people over corporate profits, contrasting her mission with those in the pockets of corporations. She also addressed the EPA's wetlands rules, noting that agencies face judicial oversight if they overstep their bounds, as seen in the Supreme Court's decision. Crockett pointed to disasters like East Palestine's train derailment as further evidence of deregulation's toll, accusing some of valuing dollars over human lives. In a final act of respect, she gave Kat Zen time to respond. Kat Zen reaffirmed that the ATF's actions aligned with congressional mandates, and that courts would correct any excesses. Crockett yielded her time, leaving a lasting impression of principled leadership in a chaotic debate. In 5 minutes, Crockett not only exposed Boebert's arguments as misleading, but also reframed the conversation around accountability, human lives, and the role of responsible governance.